7 ways to be mindful every day. According to the Oxford Dictionary, the definition of mindfulness is the quality or state of being conscious or aware of something. In the health and wellness industry in particular, we see this term being used interchangeably with improving mental health, reducing risks of diseases, and even revitalizing our creativity. I like to think of this term as a power word, and we don't have to go far in our social literature to see it. Welcome to Life Hack Lion, the channel that roars the secrets of life. Make sure to watch this video until the end because we don't want you to miss a thing. And if you don't know us yet, we at Life Hack Lion are specialized in creating life hack ideas, tips and tricks, content that are fun and can absolutely make your life easier. What is mindfulness? According to the well-known meditation app, Headspace, mindfulness can be thought of a present moment awareness in whatever you're doing. It's a practice of being aware of our thoughts and feelings as they come up without judgment, criticism, and attachment. In fact, much research has been done on this topic, which sparked the creation of a questionnaire to test where people land in their mindfulness journey. If you're interested in seeing where you land on the mindfulness scale, take the Mindful Attention Awareness Score, or MAS, in the description. Now that we know what mindfulness is, let's put in a practical term to help us visualize it in an everyday life. Take, for example, your commute to work. For many of us, traffic is an emotionally laden experience. You can be honest, it's okay. We may get angry when someone cuts us off and then proceeds to assume that this person is mean and generally rude. The reality is, we don't know if that person is running late, just like us, or if they are having a family emergency. Our emotions and fired up ego create narratives in our mind that can dictate our response. This not only leads to stress in that moment and for the rest of the day, it also creates habit patterns in our neurological wiring that encourages us to keep this behavior going long term. The beautiful thing about practicing mindfulness is that we can do it anytime, anywhere. Here is a list of some practical, easy ways to stay mindful during your day. Number 1, meditation. Probably one of the best ways to practice mindfulness is through meditation. This practice is centered on being present and noticing what thoughts and feelings come up. There are many ways in which to meditate, all with personal preference and goal in mind. Starting a beginner's meditation practice is a powerful way to introduce yourself to the many tools that this lifestyle will open up for you. Number 2, walks in nature. Nature is everyone's first teacher. Being outside and giving ourselves a break from work, family, and to-do lists is a beautiful and simple way to reset our entire system. Whether it's a stroll in your favorite park or going for a long day hike, being outside lends many ways in which to practice mindfulness. Nature walks can be incredibly therapeutic. Staying in that present moment and letting go of the day gives room for creativity, clarity, and deep inner connection. Number 3, journaling. There is nothing more present than sitting down with your thoughts and giving them an expressive outlet. Writing is another therapeutic tool at your disposal, in which you can find a rich mindfulness practice. Journaling may look like keeping a diary, or if it may be choosing to write down thoughts of experiences that feel particularly heavy or confusing. This practice very often leads to clarity and uncovering a new perspective on the situation you may have not considered. Whether you write about something serious that happened, or a pen or a letter to a dear friend or loved one, the practice will bring you back to present awareness. See if you can really settle into this space. It is rich. Number 4, playing with your pet. This is one of the ways of being mindful and absolutely loving it. Cuddles with your pets are some of the most precious moments, and they are deeply rooted in a present moment awareness. Not only does it bring you out of the mental overdrive, but it also has been found to alleviate depression, curb anxiety, and lower high blood pressure. Number 5, cooking a meal. You can follow a recipe and become tuned into the ingredients, how long to cook, plating the food, and everything in between. This practice creates a magical connection between you and the food that will nourish you. But if you have a favorite dish that you love preparing and don't need to follow a recipe, take this approach to learn something new. We often make familiar meals on a whim and in a way that is automated. See if you can take a different, mindful approach here and cook your meal slowly and deliberately. Can you smell each fruit or vegetable before you cut it? Can you tune into the noises of the food sizzling as it's being cooked? Or even the noise of the utensils or knife on the chopping board? What emotions or thoughts come up as you prepare this meal? Let it be an experience for all the senses. Number 6, eating mindfully. Just as a prior point above explains, mindfulness in the kitchen can be experienced for all the senses. Once you're done cooking your meal, or if someone is cooking for you, another way to practice mindfulness is to be aware of how you eat. So often, we chew our food quickly or are distracted by external stimuli, like a TV or our phone. Try practicing being aware of your meal time, smelling the food, noticing the colors and textures, chewing slowly and fully to activate all the flavors, and pausing between each bite. Number 7. Active code listening. This is a practice that is powerful in our personal and professional relationships and friendships. How many times can you recollect listening to a friend's story and at the same time planning on what you're going to say in return? Next time you're having a conversation, tune into what the person is saying. Follow their narrative. Invest in their courage to want to share something, and notice their words and body language. These are small gestures that speak volumes. All of us want to be heard and acknowledged. Your mindful practice or code listening puts out into the universe that you deserve the same in return. And you do. A mindfulness of practice is a simple commitment to staying present to whatever you're doing. Whether you're in traffic or at work with loved ones or alone, you can practice slowing down and become aware of what's going on around you and within you. This will greatly benefit your mental, physical, and emotional health, as well as the relationships you nurture in your life and community. Think these helped? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Lifehack Lion, and make sure to hit that notification bell icon to be the first to watch our newest videos. Thank you so much for watching, and until our next roaring Lifehack Lion video.